It's Wednesday, January 23rd. I am Shaka Ssali. Today, we'll discuss the inauguration of U.S. President Barack Obama and what his second term might mean for the African continent. Hundreds of thousands turned out for President Barack Obama's inauguration Monday. In his second inaugural address, the U.S. President laid out his agenda for the next 4 years. VOA's Caroline Persutti was there.
Inauguration is a day when most Americans set aside partisan politics and dress in patriotism. It is a day when the president takes his oath.
I, Barack Hussein Obama, do solemnly swear.
And before hundreds of thousands of Americans, promises to uphold the Constitution.
So help me God.
In his inaugural address, President Obama spoke of America's global responsibilities.
We will support democracy from Asia to Africa, from the Americas to the Middle East, because our interests and our conscience compel us to act on behalf of those who long for freedom.
He also highlighted the successes of his first term.
A decade of war is now ending. An economic recovery has begun.
And he called for united action to address a host of domestic problems, a reference to the current divide in Congress.
You and I, as citizens, have the obligation to shape the debates of our time, not only with the votes we cast, but with the voices we lift in defense of our most ancient values and enduring ideals.
Many in the crowd welcomed his words.
My hope is that the country will come together. We do need two parties in this country.
Following the official ceremony, the President and First Lady Michelle Obama led the traditional parade. It was a spectacle. One of the highlights for Americans is to stand along the parade route, hoping they are in the exact location where the president exits his armored limousine and walks part of the way to the White House. The president and first lady did not disappoint. They stepped out of their vehicle twice, soaking up the cheers of the crowd. The crowd was estimated to be smaller than 4 years ago, and like second terms, the glow of the inauguration might be short-lived. Later this week, the president faces a polarized Congress, working in the same building where he called for unity. Caroline Persutti, VOA News.